All right, y'all, let's talk about these setups for the week. All right. So, I'm going to give you the anatomy of these setups so you will know what means what. All right. So, first and foremost, whenever you see a red line, that's going to be our stop loss. Whenever you see an entry, that's going to be where we're entering our order. And of course, blue means take profit. All right. Now, I want to put you in the mindset of a swing trader. I want you to learn how to hold your trades a little bit longer. And sometimes that can be a little bit, less stress. Let's put it that way. All right. Now, as you can see, in this particular pair, it is moving down. Okay, it is moving down in a downtrend. We can see that. All right, but what I want you to notice is we could go here and get this quick little buy. You can get a quick little buy because you see had a move to the downside, and it could go up. However, what I want you to do is stop counter trend trading. Sometimes we can go in for a quick buy or a quick sell here and there. That's cool. But when you already see that a pair is already in a downward trend, why not catch it on the downtrend? And you can make more pips that way. Okay? Like right here, if we were going to go in for this quick buy, we would make, let's see, 27 pips. All right. But if we set a pending order and wait for price to reach there and catch it as it continues going down, we catch 65 pips. Okay. So I just want you to be in the mind frame of that as we go through these pending orders, because these are going to be limits. For instance, this one is going to be a sell limit. Okay, because we're selling, we're waiting on price to get here and then continue on to the downside. Now, if we were doing a buy stop or sell stop, we would have just put in our order and price would have picked us up, as Regina always says. Price would have picked us up on the buy. If we were going to put a buy stop right here, and price would pick us up on the buy and take us up. All right, that's great and all, but we want to catch it on the sell, so we're going to put in a sell limit. We know that price is going to go up, but we're expecting it to hit our previous area right here and continue down to the downside. Okay, so remember, our stop loss is red, entry is green, take profit is blue in all the trade setups. All right, and you can look over here to the right and see where the numbers are. The stop loss here is 0.86888. Entry is 0.86785. And the take profits are 0.86478, 0.86339, and 0.86123. All right, that's from TradingView. Okay. All right, so Ncdcad, we're expecting stop loss again 0.86888. Our sell limit entry price is going to be 0.86785, and our take profit one is going to be 0.86477, and the next one is 0.86339, and the last one is 0.86123. All right. So remember, we're expecting price to come up in a buy, and you can get in this buy if you want to for your, little 27 pips or whatever it is. or we can wait till price actually rejects off this area, puts us in a sell limit, and we continue down to the downside. Because remember, our trend is going down. Anyway, we're in a downtrend anyway. Okay? Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let's look at gold. Alright, I drew up gold earlier. Made it quick so I won't have to stay on so long. Gold, remember, take profit right here. Entry right here. I'm sorry, this is wrong. It should be blue. It should be blue. Alright. Okay, so what we're expecting on gold. Gold is in a downtrend anyway right now. And it's just kind of resting right here. And I think a lot of people have said that gold, actually Ronald and I were talking about gold actually reaching newer lows. So I am thinking that gold is going to come here in our previous area right here. We had a little bit of consolidation right here, a little supply and demand zone right here. Price is going to come right there, and I believe it's going to continue down to the downside. Okay? Now, what this little tool is right here is just to show you what the risk to reward ratio is. Okay? So we have a very small risk, but our reward is sweet. Okay? Just like I said earlier, we can go up for this little buy right here, but right now, gold is projected to continue to sell. Yeah, at some point it is going to fill this area. It is going to fill this area. But right now, it is looking like it wants to continue into a downtrend. And continue on to reach this point. So this is where we get our data from right here. And then further back, reaching this point. Okay? Before it actually comes back up for the buy. Okay, that's just my little take on it. Remember, this is our take profit at 1799.29. I mean, our stop loss at 1799.29. Our take profit is 17, hold on. Uh, 1791.41. And that was our entry for our sell limit. First take profit would be 1780, 1780. The next take profit is 1766. The next one is 1747. And the last one is 1735. Okay? Now, those are the numbers from TradingView. How you will know that your numbers are close to these numbers is if you go to TradingView and choose whatever broker or whatever pair you choose, if price and your broker's price is close to the same, then you're good. Okay? If your price and TradingView's price right now, like for gold right now, let's see where we are. We're at 1777.141. 1777.141. If your price on your broker, on your MT4 is close, you're all good. If it is not, you can come up here and choose another gold. You can choose another one from here, and you can change it. So you can come up here. Why is that not changing? Oh, duh. You can come up here and you can hit, let's say gold. Let's go for gold again. and if I spell it right, and let's say we choose forex.com. If we choose forex.com and your price is 176.96 and it's close to that, then that's the one you would go with. Okay, that's the broker you would go with if you're marking it up yourself. All right, now you can take screenshots of what I've already given you and you can go from there. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. I think it's Euro USD. All right, Euro USD, waiting for a buy limit. All right, let's zoom out and see what Euro USD is doing. It was already in a buy momentum, came down in a sell momentum, but I want you to see what Euro USD did. There's a gap right here. There's a huge gap right here that needs to be filled. Okay, so I'm expecting for price to come down and fill that gap. Okay, expecting for price to come down and fill that gap. So our stop loss is set just right outside of our previous support right here, just outside of that. You don't want to put it right on that because it could take you out and then continue, on to the upside. You want to come past that just a tad. Okay. So as you can see, our risk is small, but our reward is sweet. And we know the market can go any way, so we're going to, you don't have to get in all of these trades. You can get in what trade suits you and what trade, your account can handle. Okay? All right, so our buy limit for Euro USD. Our stop loss is going to be 1.18409. Our entry for our buy limit, I hope I said buy limit. I don't think I said sell limit, but I could have. Our buy limit is going to be, our entry price is going to be 1.18939. 1.18939. That is our entry price for our buy limit. Okay, our first take profit is going to be 1.19742. That's the first take profit. The next take profit is 1.20488. And the final take profit is 1.21222. Okay? All right, so like I said, I'm expecting for price, and like I said, we could, just make this quick sell. I mean, yeah, we can make this quick sell right here. That's cool, but like I said, let's start thinking of long-term traders, and let's look at how many pips we can catch. That's 227 pips. All right, now it may take a few hours. It may take a day or two. So that is why you set your pending orders, number one. And you can go for the first take profit. You can go for the first take. You don't have to go for all of these. You can go for the first take profit. You can set a buy stop for the next one. Okay? And this can be your next take profit. Okay? Or you can take half of this. Okay? You don't have to take this, leap from right here at this entry to here. This is 73 pips. You don't have to do that. You can cut it in half. Okay, you can cut it in half. I don't want anybody to be out here over leveraging and thinking you have to go from this entry all the way up here. Okay, don't think you have to do that. You just do what suits your pocket. Okay, all right, let's move on to German 30. All right, I like Awanda. That's closer to my broker a lot of times. All right, so as we can see, German 30 is a very interesting indice. I like it because it's so habitual. And it's like it just comes up and down and up and down and up and down. But it's still creating higher highs. Okay? So I'm expecting to create another higher high. It's going to come here. And yes, you can get in for the sell right here if you like. You can get in for this sell and make you some nice little pippage there. You can get in for this sell. Make you over 300 pips. So you can get in for that sell. It's a nice little move to the downside if you want. You know, it's respecting this area right here. You know, if price is right here right now, you would set your low and your high right here. So if we had none of this right here, and you said, well, babe, I don't know if I want to hold out that long. All right, cool. Price is right here right now. This is where it currently is. All right. And as I always say, wherever price is, let's look back and mark our high. Our high would be right here. And our low would be right here. And we would either wait for price to break above or below. As I see right now, it is respecting this area right here quite a bit. So I would be expecting for it to fill this area, fill this gap. And you can, like I said, get in for the sell right here on German 30. Or you can set the buy limit. Let's take this off. Well, let's leave that on because that could be a take profit for the future. Okay, so we would enter right here. We're expecting price to come down. And we're expecting for it to hit right here. And we're expecting for it to go back up for the buy. Okay? Because it's creating higher highs anyway. See, creating higher highs, higher highs, higher highs right here. It's creating all these higher highs. So what we're expected to do? Create another higher high. Okay? So, price is going to come down and go up for the buy. So, this would be a buy limit order for German 30, GER 30, and our stop loss is going to be 15209.8. 15209.8 for our stop loss. Our entry price for our buy limit is going to be 15308.4. Okay, 15308.4. Our first take profit is going to be 15532.5. 15532.5. Our next take profit is going to be 15653.3. Again, 15653.3. And the last take profit is going to be 15761.5. Okay? So, that's German 30. And as you can see, our risk to reward is sweet. You can, if you don't want to go from here all the way here, you can cut it up in bite sizes. So let's look back. So if you didn't want to go from here to here, let's get some data to find out where we could make our, closer take profit. Here you go, right here. Right here. Okay? Anywhere in this area, you could just come right here and just drop it. Or you could come right here and drop it right here. Okay? You take bite sizes. You don't have to take what everyone else takes. Alright? You take it where you want to take it and where you feel comfortable. Now, if you were to get into this trade and hold it from top to bottom, that's 439 pips. Alright? Now, if you were to take this sell right here, I think I said what that is, but let's see. That's a little over 300 pips. If you were to get into the market now, that's a little bit over 300 pips. So, but like I said, I would definitely wait until this shows me a little bit more information. Let's zoom in on it and look at it. I would wait till that shows me a little bit more information. I would actually draw a small trend line right here for German 30. I draw a small trend line right here. And I would actually wait until price breaks through that to get in for the sell. Okay, I make that my first take profit. I make this my next take profit, and so on and so forth. If you wanted to get in for that quick sell, all right. But I tend to hold my trades a little bit longer. So there you go. And like I said, you don't have to get in all of these. You get into what you want to. All right. Let me make sure I have given you everything. All right. All right. We got one more, and that is going to be Euro NZD. All right. So as we can see, Euro NZD is on an uptrend. Okay. It's creating higher highs. Here's a higher high. Here's a higher high. Here's a higher high. So what am I expecting? Another higher high. All right. So as we analyze this, yes, we could come down for this quick sell. All right, but let's start thinking longer money. So we're going to wait until price actually comes to our supply demand zone area, which is right here. And we're going to wait for price to bounce off of that and go up and create our next higher high. All right. I want you to learn how to trade with the trend in trading swing trades. Yes, we can go against the trend and get some quick money. Yes, we can. But sometimes some people want to kind of set it and forget it. And I know that there's some people in the group that are into, just setting it and forgetting it. So that's why I'm doing these pending orders. Okay. So once again, we are setting a buy limit. We're expecting price to come down here and go back up and go ahead and continue to make our higher high. Okay. And this back here, this is our stop loss. Our risk to reward is nice. Okay. So we want to take a look at what our numbers are. So our stop loss is 1.68777. That's our stop loss. All right. And our entry price for our buy limit is 1.69182. 1.69182. Our take profit, first take profit is going to be 1.69730. Our next take profit is going to be, okay, let me give you that one again, 1.69741. That's our first take profit. Our next one is 1.70182. Again, 1.70182. And the last take profit zone would be 1.70768. 1.70768. And again, the stop loss is 1.68777. Okay, so I don't want to just give you random trades. I want you to go into these charts and I want you guys to look and see and feel and touch so you'll know how to do this on your own. Okay, I can give you trade alerts all day long, but at the end of the day, that's not going to make you a lifelong profitable trader, and that's my goal. Okay, so like I said, like I always say, your entry price is right here. You take it where you want. Look back at your data. Look back at your data. Look back at your story and let it tell you the story of where it's been. You say, I don't want to go from here to here. I want to break it up. Look at your data and see where your supply and demand zones are. It's right here. See this heavy area right here where price had, trouble coming in this area? You put your mark right there. Okay? You put your mark right there. I didn't mean to do that. Let's come over here and get a horizontal line. You put your mark wherever you like. Because at the end of the day, it's in a zone. Okay? It's in this zone right here. Okay, and you're just coming back to look at your data and see where things are. Okay, so you don't want to go from one point to the other. Your account can't handle that, and you say, I don't want to go from there to there. You take it up in bite-sized pieces. Okay? All right, if you have any questions whatsoever, you know, you can always message me. How you get this little long position, short position is right over here to the left-hand side. Short position, of course, is for sells, and long position is for buys. And you always want your risk to be much less than your reward. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit and set these, you know, limit orders and see what happens for you in price. And see what happens for you for the week. Okay? So, this is kind of what I do for the week. I kind of mark things up and I'm done. I don't want to be tied to the computer all day. You know, it's cool to get in HFX and scalping, but, you know, we all have lives and we all want to make money and make this a long-term thing. So, like I say, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Love you all. Look forward to talking to you on Thursday, and I look forward to hearing about some money being made. All right. Happy trading.